say today is the marker day to remember because China's first domestically made aircraft, the C919, is going to make its first commercial flight. As you can see right now, I'm at the far stand of Shanghai Hongqiao International Airport. Right behind me is the world's first C919, which belongs to the China Eastern Airlines, which is the first operator. And actually, as I mentioned earlier, today is its first commercial flight, which means the flight is going to welcome its passengers. And besides this, at this hangar right today, there is going to be an inaugural ceremony to commemorate this time, to commemorate the first commercial flight of the C919. And besides that, another ceremony which is going to share the stamps with a new stamp which showing the first commercial flight of the C919 is also going to issue that right here at this ceremony. And besides that, we are quite lucky today we could have a chance to get on board on this C919. And earlier I showed you my boarding pass, and my seat is 44B. So earlier, after 2 hours, I will get on this C919 and we will fly from Shanghai to Beijing. And besides that, let me tell you that this C919, which has 150 class seats, and it's got 2 class cabins with 8 business class seats and about 156 class seats. On the other hand, besides all the ceremonies, we're going to experience all the flying experiences, and from 9:55 to 1 p.m. in Beijing Capital International Airport. Well, as we know that C919 is approved in 2007, after nearly 15 years of development and tests, it was given a type certificate by the China Civil Aviation Administration last September. And the same year, in December, it was delivered to China Eastern Airlines, which is the first operator of this huge airjet. On the other hand, well, after this delivery, the aircraft has undergone a 100-hour test flight. That's all in preparation for this kind of commercial flights. As we mentioned earlier, well, in the 2015, and the aircraft has gone its prototype, and on 2017, it has made a maiden flight, but all that's in test process. So today is the first day that the aircraft could welcome its passengers. So it's really an exciting moment. Well, as we know that this kind of medium-range aircraft is going to compete in the global market together with Boeing 737 as well as Airbus 320, and it could have about 100 people on board, and it's going to fly about the maximum range about over 5,000 kilometers. So that's all suitable for 2 cities in China. That's according to the chief designer of Hui. So that's all the details about this aircraft. We're already quite familiar with it because after 15 years of development, finally today. And besides that, I have talked to some passengers today at the check-in counter. Well, they're also quite excited about this. As we know, the seats are chosen by lottery, and they apply on the China Eastern Airlines app, and later, and they're going to chosen by the company alternately. And so they're very, very exciting. And some of them even come from other cities in China. For example, I talked to one passenger who is from Anhui province, and it's quite near Shanghai, but he still come by train, and overnight he didn't sleep at all. So, well, it's really an exciting moment for Chinese people, of course, and for China's aviation industry. So today marks that China has the ability to independently build a self-developed China large passenger jet. So later, an inaugural ceremony is going to be held here at this hangar, and we're going to keep you updated about all the details, and we're going to share with you all my feelings.